My name is Holly Jarvis and I'm 24 and I'm a pole dancer. I do pole fitness, so it's not stripping, but it's really tough, and it's a lot of upper body strength and a lot of patience, but it's a fun workout and you don't really realize you're working out when you do it. I started doing hammock first. It's made out of silk fabric and it's connected in a loop shape that hangs from the ceiling, so it doesn't touch the ground, but it looks like a hammock, like a big giant swing. And so that differs from aerial silks, which is when the two strands of fabric are down on the ground on the floor. So they're similar, but they have their own unique moves and things you can do in them that you can't necessarily do in the other. So in the aerial world, there's all kinds of apparatuses, and a lot of the time some moves will translate to other apparatuses. So for instance, there's moves I do on pole that sometimes I get on the hammock and I try something that would be similar, and vice versa. So it makes it easier to train that way because you never get bored. So I got pretty good at hammock, and then I guess like 3 or 4 months in I started doing more pole. And now I kind of do both, but I think I probably just do more pole since I have one in my house. So it's just more accessible. I see it as an art form. I see it as exercise, fitness. I see it as something that strengthens you inside and out. Before I started pole, I wasn't a very confident person. I was pretty shy. I wasn't super outgoing, but I wasn't really confident in a lot of my abilities. And so when I found pole, it was something that I could do and challenge myself. And it really made me feel stronger. It empowered me as a woman. I know that sounds really cheesy to say, but it does. It kind of, it makes you feel like you can do things that not a lot of people can do, but a lot of people can do if they try, because it takes a long time to get the strength and learn how to be, like, I guess, pretty on the pole or on the hammock or whatever you're doing. But once you master it and you can start to teach people, it's really rewarding, and it's been like an opportunity, I have a job because of it, and I get to teach people and I get to meet a lot of people. I perform a lot for a lot of different events, public and private events, so it's like a cool thing to kind of open your eyes to the world, and there's like this whole community of aerialists, and we're super nerdy and really tight-knit, actually. Like, the aerial community in Utah is really close, and everybody knows everybody, even if you're in Salt Lake or Ogden. So yeah, I think it's a beautiful art form, and I also love the workout that I get from it. Pole is awesome because everyone can start at their own level and they can work at their own level. You don't have to try and be the best that there is. You can just do your own little accomplishments along the way, and you'll start to feel better about yourself. You feel more confident because you can actually do these really hard things, or whatever your goal is. It was a huge life changer for me, and if you're interested in it or thinking about dabbling in it and you're not really sure, come see me and that will change your mind. So yeah, that's all.